What's going on, guys? This is Miasin and welcome to my updated Blackwing deck profile featuring the new support. This deck is absolutely filthy. I don't even know where to start. It's actually crazy how this deck can have such a high ceiling and just search so many cards, special summon so many monsters in one single turn. So I think it's the kind of deck where if you max see me in the OCG, I might actually make you deck out. And you summon like big boys as well. It's not like you're summoning weaklings that kind of suck. No. You're summoning 2 full armor masters sometimes with Ultimate Falcon. Imagine this against like Flunderies. You die. You just die. So yeah, this deck has a lot of win conditions against a lot of decks. And if you want to play the bricks, then you can Kali Yuga your opponent and do all kinds of things. So before this video starts, make sure you like and subscribe. Check me out on Twitch and Instagram. And let's try to get this video to 1,000 likes because as soon as we hit that, I will be making a live stream on this deck. And now let's proceed right into it. So I am playing one Blackwing Zonda, the Timely Knight. This is one of the newer monsters. Level 6 monsters. The first condition of the card is like you can't special summon monsters from the extra deck while it's on the field, except Synchro monsters. Kind of sucks, but whatever. And then you can only use one of the following effects per turn. So on normal or special, you can bounce back a monster on the field. And in the graveyard, you can banish it and summon a level 5 or higher Blackwing monster from your deck, which is actually not too bad at all. So yeah, I'm really a big fan of foolishing this card with Vata the Brave, sorry. Vata the Knave? Oh my dude, what the whatever. It's fine. This card is like Vayu on crack, so it looks like Vayu, but it's way better than Vayu. And it looks freaking badass. But yeah, sick card, bro, sick card. Now, Simoon, the Poison Wind, is quite literally the best card in the deck, so goddamn, please play this card at 3 and try to draw it every single time. You know, we're trying to be skillful when we play Blackwings, and if you draw Simoon with Black Whirlwind or even without Black Whirlwind, you're ending on a massive board because this card is overpowered. Anyways, moving forward, we play 2 Chris the Crack of Dawn. It's a little better, but a little worse than Blackwing Bora the Spear because this one can be destroyed by your opponent's spells and traps, but unfortunately, the summon is once per turn. So drawing multiples wouldn't be as good as drawing multiple Bora the Spears, and that's the reason why Bora is a 3 and this card is a 2. Now, Simorgh Bird of Extermination is another kind of really good extender that you can play. So when you normal or special summon a Winged Beast, you just extra normal the Simorgh, and that's pretty much it. It doesn't really do anything of value in this deck. But if you want to play like the Simorgh, like a Giant Shroonade, you can play that, you can side deck it, and that gives you like a good push against back row decks going second. So this card actually has some nice utility on top of being an extender. I think you're just foolish for the same Simorgh monster, so another Bird of Extermination, and storage the card. I forgot the name, but you can look it up. But yeah, anyways, 2 Strangulanius, free special summon if you control the dark, so why not? 1 Zephyros the Elite because the effect is once per duel and it's easy to get from your deck to the field because of Wise Tricks, or you can foolish the card with like, I don't know, Vata the Knave or other stuff. So yeah, it's a joke to trigger its effect. And 1 Shamal only because we're only trying to play 1 of the continuous spell, and we can recycle it back with this trap card anyways, the Twin Shadow. So I don't think there is a lot of logic behind playing like 3 Shamal. If he could search Black Whirlwind, this card would be like a 10 of. But unfortunately, that is not the case. So remove the word feather from this card. Oh my god, Konami. Oh man. Anyways, 3 Suthri, the Illusion Spark. This card is broken, man. It searches on normal summon, but it's not once per turn. So if you get to normal summon 3 times in your turn, Merry freaking Christmas. You're gonna search like 10 cards. Especially with like Black Whirlwind. Oh my, I don't know if you guys have watched my combo video, but it's absolutely disgusting, man. Like, there are so many broken 2 to 3 card combos that you can do in this deck that end on multiple negates, multiple towers, and can obviously OTK at the speed of light. So yeah, Suthri is really a card that facilitates your plays, and one of the best 1-card combos that, well, the only 1-card combo that this deck has, except if you count like Simoon and a Blackwing, a 1-card combo, more like a 1.5, 1.75 card combo because the discard is kind of specific. Anyways, 2 Oster, honestly, I think this could be cut as 1, so a little better because it's easily searchable and it becomes bricky if you draw like way too many normal summons. 1 Raider's Wing, triple Gale because it's a free special summon, and the Raider's Wing is a card that you can send with the Rusty Bardiche because it's always treated as a Phantom Knight and Raid Raptor card. Yeah, I wouldn't play the Silent Boots and Ancient Cloak because they would just add way too many bricks to the deck, so definitely not worth it. And Gladius the Midnight Sun is honestly not really needed because you can only special summon it when you control exactly 1 Blackwing monster. So yeah, you can cut this card. 1 Harmattan the Dust, it's a free special summon, but it's once per turn. So at 1, it's way more than enough. And it's not a level 4 monster, so you can't really use it to make force tricks. And that's the reason why it's a little less good than Chris the Crack of Dawn. Anyways, 3 Vata the Knave. This card is overpowered even though it's once per turn because it actually has an effect on the field, unlike like the other monsters. It's funny because Gale's effect on the field used to be really good back in the days in like 2009, but now it's no longer really relevant, even though it could actually bait some negates. Like if you can special summon this and then bait the negate of Borrowed Savage Dragon. Borrowed Savage doesn't negate and destroy, only negates, so if your opponent negates, well, that's you know, free value for you. And if your opponent doesn't negate, you can jump over the Savage and then play in main phase 2. Same thing against Hot Red Dragon or Archfiend Abyss, so you might actually be able to break Dragon Link boards going second with this deck. But yeah, Vata the Knave is overpowered, man. It's like a foolish, and it summons Blackwing Dragon from your deck, and the free special summon. Now, one Chinook the Snow Strike, this is a searchable hand trap, so no reason not to play one. And Orochi the Squall is a searchable level 1 monster with like very low attack, so Black Whirlwind can pretty much always search it. And it has like a shitty effect in the grave when it's like used as a synchro material, but that's absolutely never gonna come up. And of course, 3 Allure of Darkness, and like every single card in this deck is a dark monster, so yeah, pretty good. Call by the Grave, obviously not trying to get cooked by hand traps. Nibiru completely destroys this deck, except if you can turbo out Full Armor Master or like Ultimate Falcon very fast, but whatever. And yeah, 3 Black Whirlwind, 1 Black Feather Whirlwind, 1 Shade, 1 Twin Shadow, and 1 Shadow Squall. So a Shadow Squall is kind of like an Infernity barrier for spell and traps. You can negate the activation and destroy a spell or trap by removing a Black Feather counter from your field. So either from Black Winged Assault Dragon or Black Winged Dragon, which is, you know, not too bad. And you can also recycle it back from your graveyard, but if you don't want to play this card, then you're fine. You can just not play it and then play like another Twin Shadow maybe, or just keep only play 1 Twin Shadow, because trap cards might make your deck slightly worse going second. But the cool thing about Twin Shadow is that you can actually use it from your hand if you control 2 or more Blackwing monsters, and I really like that. So I think this card is definitely, it's definitely a must, at least at 1, and it also shuffle back your resources into your deck, so you kind of never really run out of gas, because recycle back your Shambal, and then when you foolish it again, you're going to be getting another recursion for a Blackwing monster from a graveyard to your hand. So, and for the extra deck, I'm gonna go really quick, because for the most part, it's kind of self-explanatory, because most of these cards were showcased in my combo video anyways. Go check it out if you haven't already, by the way. But yeah, 1 Blackwing Assault Dragon, easy to summon, so why not? Full Armor Master, this card's broken. Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss, you summon it by using 1 Blackwinged Dragon, as well as the Orochi, which is a level 1 tuner. And this card is a dragon, so that's how you can make it. 1 Borrowed Savage Dragon, relatively easy to summon, but you need to get the Wystrix in the graveyard first, so that is kind of an issue. And that's the reason why sometimes this card is like the final monster that you can make. Well, I mean, you make it after the Hot Red. 2 Blackwing Dragon because you can foolish it easily, or you can special summon it with Vata. So if you play 2 Blackwinged Dragon, you can trigger the effect of Vata twice, which is, you know, good value, because foolishing cards is actually a good thing. 1 Nothong for the extra normal summon, and again, very easy to summon. 1 Boreas, also relatively easy to summon, and foolishing a card is not too bad, and also it has a Goyo Guardian-esque effect, so it could be good against a few decks. Ultimate Falcon, Arsenal Falcon, Time Thiever Doer, Forest, yeah, that's Strix, Rusty Bardish, and Wystrix. And for the idea section, most of these cards are a joke, so Obsidian Hog Joke, not too bad. It's revives back any level 5 or higher winged beast in your grave, so you can revive back your full armor monsters that were summoned properly. Dragulas, if you want to play Soul Shift Force, which I absolutely don't recommend. You can't really summon Infinity because you're always locked under summoning dark monsters only. A Dark Requiem and Dark Rebellion, I know I showcased them in my combo video, but I think they're not really worth it because of the setup that you kind of need to go into them. But at the same time, you can argue that Ultimate Falcon is also a lot of setup. So you get to choose between Arsenal and Ultimate or Dark Requiem and Dark Rebellion. It's really your call. Masquerena with Unicorn, Duster, Soul Shave that I, again, don't recommend. Cosmic Twin and Anti-Spell against back row decks and combo decks, etc. So, yeah. Anyways, that's pretty much it for this Blackwing deck profile. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys very soon. Peace.